So this past week, I finally got into mime school, but they've already kicked me out. I guess it was something I said. Oh, well, that's okay. I was starting to feel boxed in anyways. Twofer. Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're doing well this week. I had a pretty good week trophy-wise. Though we got quite a few trophies to get into. First, if this is your first time watching one of these, what I like to do is I like to update everyone on what I'm doing PlayStation gaming-wise, and update everyone on the PlayStation trophies I've earned in the past week. So if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leaving a comment never hurts either. Let me know what you're gaming in. What are you trophy hunting in? Maybe you're going for a specific platinum? I'd love to know. I don't know why my camera has like a heavenly glow to it today. Anyways, let's get on with the update. First up, I got a trophy in Battlefield 2042. My dad and I have been playing this co-op for a while. We've mostly been playing against bots, but we're trying to earn the T1 mastery trophies now. And I was able to get one for getting a T1 mastery with the guns. It's called Gun Master. Earn a T1 mastery badge with any weapon. I got that 307 AM, which is a very rare gold, or very rare silver, my bad. This trophy kind of glitched out on me, I guess, a little bit, you could say. It didn't give it to me when I earned the badge. I actually had to. Well, what I did was I restarted the game. I didn't know if I have to restart the game, but once I restarted the game, I got into another match, and it gave it to me right when I got into another match. I could have maybe just gotten to another match, and that would have been good enough, but yeah. But anyways, glad to get that one done. As far as more trophies for that, I don't know. I'm kind of close to the specialist one. I kind of want to get the specialist one. But then if after that, I might be good. I might get the gear one. I probably won't bother with like the thrown gadget, maybe, because I hear doing it with the proximity like grenade where you spot people is not too bad. But I don't think I'm gonna go for the vehicle one. And there's not really too many people playing Hazard Zone anymore, so I don't know if we're gonna go for the plat on Battlefield 2042. So I might just get what I can and move on. Anyway, speaking of move on, let's move on with the update. Next up, still on November 13th, I go back to Like a Dragon Gaiden. The full title of that game, by the way, is Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. That's a long title. And the first trophy I get is Strength in Numbers. Recruited 20 members to the Jorah clan. I can't read today for some reason. I can never read. Big dumb dumb. Anyways, I got that at 3:23 a.m., which is a common bronze. I actually got that like 15 minutes after I got the Battlefield trophy. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know I went to Like a Dragon Gaiden that quickly after that. Anyways, next up, I get is Always Prepared. Obtain 10 types of equipment items. I get that at 3:27 a.m., which is a common bronze. I'll let you know when it changes. This is still November 13th. Still in Like a Dragon Gaiden. Next up, I got his Hell's Keeper. Completed all the matches with a silver rank in the Coliseum, that is. I'm kind of surprised they don't specify that. Anyways, I got that at 6:41 p.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get Favorite Fighter, reach 10,000 fans. I get that at 7:20 p.m., which is a common bronze. Then next up is Neighborhood Hero, completed 50 stroll and patrol missions. I get that at 8:08 p.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get like a Firefly, detonated the Firefly gadget during battle 50 times. I get that at 9:12 p.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get to Train in Life, bonded completely with a Juru clan member. I get that at 9:17 p.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get like a snake, activated the serpent gadget during battle 50 times. I get that at 10:25 p.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get Prize Fighter, reached 30,000 fans. I get that at 10:41 p.m., which is a uncommon silver. And now it finally switched. I didn't get any trophies on the 14th, surprisingly. But on the 15th, I got some more in Like a Dragon Gaiden. First up is Castle VIP. Completed all hostess missions at Castle Cabaret. I get that at 5:37 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze. Then I get Locked Up. Obtain 30 items from coin lockers. I get that at 5:40 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get Castle on the Water. Completed Chapter 2. I get that at 5:55 a.m., which is another common bronze. Then I get Retro Gamer. Played 5 different games on the Sega Master System. I get that at 6:16 a.m., which is a uncommon bronze. Yes, that was a fun trophy to get. Then I get The Man Who Knew Too Much. completed chapter 3. I get that 7:18 a.m., which is another common bronze. Now, if you've been keeping notes, I've actually completed most of the side stuff before I even got down to chapter 3. I didn't want this game to end. I knew it was going to be short. Anyways, next up I got The Man Who Had Too Many Hobbies. Played 10 minigames. I got that at 8:35 a.m., which is a common bronze. Again, these are still all on November 15th. I'll let you know when that changes. Next up was Fashion Scrub. Obtained 15 types of outfits from outfits items, to be specific. And then at 9:16 a.m., which is a common bronze. And then next up, I get First King Dethroned. Defeat the first of the 4 kings. I get that at 9:32 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. And then I get the Second King Dethroned. Defeated the second of the 4 kings. I get that at 9:42 a.m., exactly 10 minutes later, which is another uncommon bronze. And then I get the Third King Dethroned. Defeated the third king of the 4 kings. I get that at 9:51. 9 minutes later. Almost did all these 10 minutes apart, which is an uncommon bronze. And then I get Fourth King Dethroned. Defeated the 4th of the 4 kings. I get that at 10 o'clock. So 9 minutes later. Yeah, like I said, all these were almost about 10 minutes apart. Took me about 10 minutes to kick all their asses. 10 o'clock a.m., which is an uncommon silver. And then I get To Train in Death, bonded completely with 5 Juru clan members. I get that at 10:13 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze. And then I get To Train Beyond, bonded completely with 10 Juru clan members. I get that at 10:26 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze. And then I get The Laughing Man, completed chapter 4. I get that at 9:59 p.m., so it's been about almost 12 hours now. And that's an uncommon bronze. I used to mention how long of a time gap between all my trophies, but then I didn't feel like doing math anymore. Math hard, me big dumb dumb. Anyways, next trophy is Hell's Patron. Completed all matches with a gold rank. I get that at 10:23 p.m., which is an uncommon bronze. And then I get Hell's Champion. Completed all the matches with a platinum rank. I get that at 10:36 p.m., which is another uncommon bronze. And then next up we have The World's Strongest. Defeat Amon. I get that at 11:08 p.m., which is uncommon silver. Next up is Whip Splash. Threw an enemy into the river with the spider gadget. I get that at 11:17 p.m., which is an uncommon bronze. And then I get Arcade Dweller. Played 6 different games at the arcade. I get that at 11:26 p.m., which is a uncommon bronze. Now finally, it switched over to November 16th. Yes, all those trophies were on the 15th. I wonder how many trophies that was. That was quite a bit. So, moving on to November 16th, still on Like a Dragon Gaiden, I got The Man Who Erased His Name, completed the final chapter. I get that at 1:52 a.m., which is a common gold. And then I get Fashionista, obtained 30 types of outfit items. I get that at 4:40 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze. Then I get Trendsetter, obtained 50 different outfit items. I get that at 4:43 a.m., which is another uncommon bronze. Then I get They Can't Stop Us All, recruited 30 members to the Juru clan. I get that at 4:56 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze. Then I get Surgical Precision, completed a one-shot challenge on normal difficulty. I get that at 5:27 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then we get Left in the Dust, won 3 rival matches in Pocket Circuit. I get that at 6:26 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. Then I get Pocket Circuit Pro, unlocked the Master Circuit and Pocket Circuit. I get that at 7:16 a.m., which is an uncommon bronze. And then that was the last trophy I needed for the Platinum, which is called the Dragon of Dojima. Obtain all trophies. I get that at 7:16, of course, same time as the last trophy, which is sitting right now as Uncommon Platinum with 34.51%. Yes, this is probably one of the easiest Like a Dragon Platinums. Yakuza / Like a Dragon. Yakuza 6 was pretty easy as well, but this one's even easier than that one. You didn't have to beat the game on the hardest difficulty. You didn't have to 100% do the completion challenges 100%. Heck, you didn't even have to do the completion challenges 50%. At least in Yakuza 6, you had to do 50% of it and beat the game on the hardest difficulty. So this definitely is probably the easiest platinum of the series so far. But regardless, I love this series. It's one of my favorite game series in a very long time. You know, of course, there's Mass Effect and Witcher series, but this is definitely up there. So I'm grateful to have another platinum to this amazing series in my collection. But moving on with the updates still, We go on to November 17th now, and I got a trophy in RoboCop, which I am still playing all on stream, by the way. I'm not playing any of it off stream, I'm just going through it on stream. And I get Don't Mess with the Money, complete bank heist quests. And I got that at 6:44 a.m., which is a common silver. And then sticking with November 17th, I started a new game called Road Rage. I picked this game up on sale quite a while ago. And I want to say I picked it up pretty cheap on sale. I want to say $2, $3, somewhere in there. And I'm glad I picked it up cheap because, well, I'll talk about it later. It's not a good game. But anyways, first trophy I get, its time is ticking. Finished a time trial. I get that at 7:53 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get home run, hit a pedestrian. I get that at 7:58 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get still here, win your first eliminator race. I get that at 7:59 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I got evil knee, finish a stunt mission. I get that at 8:03 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get first place, won your first circuit race. I get that at 8:11 a.m., which is another common bronze. Then I get new ride, buy a new bike. I get that at 8:13 a.m., which is another common bronze. Then I get spend more than 5,000. I get that at 8:13 a.m., which is a common silver. And big spender, spend more than 2,000, 8:13. All these trophies, these 1, 2, 3, 4 trophies right here, including the next one, which is called Pocket Change, spend your first money. But they're all at 8:13, all at the exact same time. When I first bought my first bike, that's when I bought my first thing, which is over 1,000. So I got all 4 of those trophies at the same time. The Pocket Change, of course, was another common bronze. And then I get time is on my side, finish a arcade mission. I think that should be finish an arcade mission, but whatever. I get that at 8:17 a.m. Who cares about grammar, right? Which is uncommon bronze. Then I get I didn't do it, outsmarted the cops and escape. I get that at 8:20 a.m., which is another uncommon bronze. And then I get my first weapon, buy a weapon. I get that at 8:29 a.m., which is a common bronze. Now we move on to November 18th, and I tried that Road Rage game some more. Thought I'd get some more trophies in it. First up was Gold Tooth. Spend more than 10,000. I get that at 4:22 a.m., which is a common gold. And it was my trophy that bumped me to trophy level 540. I like how PlayStation actually gives you a little notification now when you go up trophy level. I think they give it to you every 10 trophy levels. They don't care about when you go up like to 541. But I still think that's pretty cool. They give you little notifications for that. Anyways, next up is I want more, upgrade a bike. I get that at 4:38 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I got found it. Finish a sprint mission. I get that at 5:15 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I got civil disobedience. Hit 50 pedestrians. I get that at 5:17, which is another uncommon bronze. Then I got veteran, buy 3 weapons. I get that at 6:07 a.m., which is an uncommon silver. Then I got one man army, buy 5 weapons. That again was at 6:07 because I just started blowing my money. That's an uncommon gold. Then I got I love customs, buy a bike part. I got that at 6:09 a.m., which is a uncommon bronze. Then I got baby steps, buy 3 bike parts. I got that at 6:09. It's a couple milliseconds later, which is uncommon silver. Like I said, I just started blowing my money. I wanted to get done with this game. Next up, I got custom king, buy 5 bike parts. I got it at 6:10 a.m., which is uncommon gold. And then I was done with this game. I said I'm done with it. I don't want to play with it no more. I don't care about the platinum anymore. So I just said I'll go get the collectibles and I'll be done with it. So first collectible I got was downtown. The downtown collectible. I got that at 6:41 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. And then I got Roscago Field, I guess, or Roscago Airfield. Collect the Roscago Airfield collectible. I get that at 6:45 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. Then I get Chitley. Collect the Chitley collectible. I get the 6:49 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. And then Subtroit. Collect the Subtroit collectible. I get that at 6:52 a.m. And then Port Hammock. Collect the Port Hammock collectible. I get that at 7:16 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. Then I get Forest. Collect the Forest collectible. I get that at 7:21 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. And then Farmlands, collect the Farmlands collectible. I get that at 7:23 a.m., which is uncommon bronze. And then I get maxed out, completely upgrade a bike. I get it at 7:34 a.m., which is uncommon silver. And then I deleted that game. Like I said, I'll talk more about it here in a second, but it wasn't a good game. Now, then I was like, well, let's try out another game. I'm trying to knock out some quicker games. So next up on my list of quicker games was a game that a lot of you really like, and so I was like, I'll give it a shot. It was Astro's Playroom. So I started that up, and first trophy I got in that was in mint condition, got your first artifact. I got that at 7:50 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I got one down, lots more to go. Got your first puzzle piece. That was at 7:45 a.m., which is a common bronze. And then I get It's All in the Mind. Beat 3 enemies quickly by punching them. I got that at 8:14 a.m., which is a common bronze. And then I got No, 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 No. Fell 30 meters and caught yourself with the monkey suit in GPU jungle. I get that at 8:50 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get Ready for the Proving. Deflected a spitter's attack with an arrow. I get that 8:54 a.m., which is a common bronze. Then I get the Found Legacy. Got all puzzle pieces in GPU jungle. I got that at 9:26 a.m., which is a common silver. And then I got Greatness Awaits. Cleared the GPU jungle. I got that at 9:26 a.m. Then I got Charted. Collect all the artifacts in GPU jungle. I got that pretty much exact same time as the last trophy, 9:26 a.m., which is another common silver. And then last, finally for this week, yes, we're finally done. I got Gotcha Beginner, got your first Gotcha Prize. I got that at 9:32 a.m., which was a common bronze. Yes, like I said, a lot of trophies this week. We go down and look at my trophy stats. Battlefield 2042 was at 73%, now it's at 76%. Like a Dragon Gaiden was at 38%, now it's at 100% platinum. RoboCop, Rogue City was at 40%, now it's sitting at 43%. Puzzle Quest keeps showing back up there, even though I haven't gotten a trophy in it yet, but I have getting pretty close getting another trophy in it. Then I got Road Rage, was sitting at 0, and it's at 70, and it's probably going to stay at 70. I have no plans of going back to that game. And then Astro's Playroom is at 14%. Of course, I just started, so 0, now it's at 14%. My trophies, the stats up here. My trophy level is now at 540, like I mentioned earlier, which is an increase of 1. My overall trophies is now at 13,789, which is an increase of 76 trophies. I got 76 trophies this week. That's pretty crazy. I think one of my worst months was like 80-something trophies. So, yeah, it's pretty good for a week for me. And my platinums is now 141, which is an increase of 1 from last week, of course, like a Dragon Gaiden. And my golds is currently sitting at 966, which is an increase of 4. My silver is now at 2,540, which is an increase of 12 from last week. And my bronzes is now at 10,142, which is an increase of 59 from last week. My games played is now at 655, which is an increase from 2 from last week, which is both Road Rages and Astro's Playroom. My games completed is now at 142, which of course, like a Dragon Gaiden. My completion rating is now at 52.04%, which is an increase of 0.7%, which it took me so long when I was like in 48% to get to my 50 goal. Now I'm at 52, which is awesome. We'll see how far I can get it before I tank it by trying a bunch of games that I probably have no plans of platinuming, but more on that later. And my unearned trophies is now at 11,402, which is an increase of 4. My trophies per day is at 2.49. It actually went up 0.1, 0.1. And it took me forever to get past 2.47. And then when I got to 2.48, honestly, that was going to drop down to 2.47. But now it's 2.49. But we'll see if I can keep it to 2.49. Maybe I can finally get it to 2.50. That'd be nice. We shall see. But I don't know. I think my trophies are going to kind of slow down a little bit for a little while, especially this week with it being Thanksgiving, but we shall see. My world rank is currently sitting at 19,130, which is better by 136 spots from when I did this video last week. And my country rank is sitting at 1,147, which is better by 35 spots than when I did this video last week. Let me talk about that Road Rage game for a second, shall I? It's not good. It's just not good. Like, I hate bashing games, but it's just not. No. Don't even don't even bother with it, I say, because it started off kind of fun-ish, but no, it loses its appeal quickly. There's only like 6 or 7 different mission types. They list them all in the trophies when you do them first, and then you just cycle through those over and over and over and over. And then, you finally get to go in more places in the map. I mean, you can go everywhere at the beginning, but you get a 1 level until you can actually go there without going there illegally. And I don't know, it's just, like I said, I didn't really have a problem with it at first, because when you first start that game, the missions are so easy. Like, you don't even really have to try and you'll pass them. You usually have such a large time limit and stuff like that. But it started getting to the point to where the missions started, actually requiring a little bit of effort. And I was like, no, this game doesn't deserve a little bit of effort. So that's why I stopped. The platinum, I would say the platinum isn't too hard. Some of the missions do get kind of annoying, but I would say it's probably like a 2, maybe a 3 out of 10. So it's not that hard, but still, I wouldn't even recommend it for the easy platinum, because it's not a good game. It's buggy. It's, yeah, just I went through buildings. I fell through the road, and then if you tap something on your bike, just tap it. Like, you can't sit, you'll like be on your side till you crash. You can't. It's like just by tapping something, another car or something. Yeah, I don't recommend it at all. I mean, you might say, oh, that looks like an easy platinum. If you want to buy it on sale and try to get into the easy platinum, so be it. But I warned you. But anyways, moving on to my plans for this coming up week. More RoboCop on stream, I hope. I mean, I'm hoping I'll be able to stream at least one day this week. It is Thanksgiving for us here in the States. Stuff our fat faces with turkey and stuffing and all that other good stuff and hang out with family. So I will be spending a lot of time with my parents. I'm hoping, like I said, I'll find at least one day to stream here this week. But I don't know, we'll see. It's, like I said, Thanksgiving. Other than that, I do plan to go back to Astro's Playroom. And I know a lot of you are going to be asking me, what do you think about that game? Because I know a lot of you really do like it. I'm liking it. I mean, it feels like PlayStation's kind of call to like maybe Super Mario, Super Mario 64 and like all the newer Super Marios. Kind of feels like that a little bit. PlayStation's version of it a little. But of course, Astro's Playroom's more about the old school PlayStation references and showing off all the old school PlayStation memorabilia. But still, like I said, I kind of get hints of like Super Mario in there for a little bit. There's some things that I was kind of on, but overall, I'm enjoying it, and I'm sure I'll enjoy getting the platinum for it. More on that next week. I don't know if I'll be able to get the platinum for it this week. I know it's a relatively short game. Most people say 5, 6, 7, 8 hours tops. So, like I said, I don't know how much I'll have time to play this week with it being Thanksgiving week. But we shall see if I get the platinum for it this coming up week. Other than that, I still am playing Puzzle Quest 3 here and there. I'm playing it very, very, very casually, and I'm not spending money. If I would have spent money, I could have had the platinum already, of course. But I'm just playing it doing the daily challenges every day, which you can do in like 5 minutes. And I'm hoping to eventually get the platinum. The trophy I'm kind of close to is you gotta kill like 100 dragons, and I believe I'm at 70 something. 75 of 100, see? So I need 25 more dragons to get that. The party system has been buggy, so I'm hoping to get this trophy eventually, and then I'm on chapter 15 right now, so all I gotta do is beat chapter 15, see it says 14 and 15. So, I'm not gonna platinum that this week. It's still gonna be a while before I platinum this, because like I said, I'm playing it very casually, and getting a piece of gear to level 50 is gonna be the main thing holding me up with that. Other than that, I might start up another quick-ish game. I do plan to go back to Battlefield 2042 if they have a good game mode. They actually have a good game mode going right now, but it's just, I guess everyone realizes that, and a lot of people are playing it. And there's some pretty hardcore people playing it that maybe have played it since it released, and like they have their gun that works for them, because the moment you see them, you're dead. You're instantly melted, and you're like, what? So yeah, there's some pretty hardcore people playing it, and you know, it irks me because they're just playing it just to, I guess, play it or maybe be jerks because you know they don't need the trophies no more because they're super high level and have everything maxed out. So it's like, well, leave me alone. I just want the trophies. Come on now. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll get a trophy in that. Like I said, maybe I'll start up another quicker game and play some of that. I do still have a couple games on my back burner that I've been playing here and there, like Skyrim and Battlefield 1, and also that Vikings game. I might go back to that. I was streaming that, so maybe if I get done with RoboCop, maybe once I platinum that, maybe I'll go to Vikings. Go back to Vikings, stream that for a little while. I do not plan to platinum Vikings, but it was a fun, like, Diablo knockoff type game, even though I am playing Diablo 4 now, so do I want to play another Diablo-like knockoff while I'm playing Diablo 4? I don't know. Just spitballing here. So yeah, that's my plans for this coming up week. We shall see next week what I did. And as far as stream clips go, I did stream once this week. Unfortunately, I was going to stream again, but things came up. You know how it is. So here are a few stream clips. I don't think very many, but here are a couple. Hope you enjoy and hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching. And for those of you in the States, have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Don't argue with your family too much, and don't eat too much. Who we kid? We're all gonna eat too much. That's the joy of it, isn't it? Eat too much and then go to sleep because you're in a food coma. Good old Thanksgiving. See you next week, everybody. What the hell's that? Some half-eaten pizza? Is that more pizza? How come that pizza looks exactly like the pizza in the police station? Literally unplayable. No, I'm just kidding. I thought I saw someone over here, like a sniper. There was a sniper here. I don't recall killing him though. Ugh. Dodging bikes around here. Speaking of, let's just throw one of these bikes at him. Probably gonna totally miss him. Ah, nice. Yeah, I can. Well, how about that? Wow, and it has 9 rounds in it. Was not expecting it to have that much ammunition, quite honestly. Most of the time when you pick up rocket launchers and first-person shooters, they have like 2 rounds. 1 or 2 rockets, and that's it. I picked up that rocket launcher that had 9 rounds in it, and I don't even get to use it. Tear. It's the stuff of sadness right there. A van pizza. Wow, okay. I wonder if that's pizza you get from a van? My mom told me to never take pizza from a van, especially with its strangers in it.
All right.
But I do anyways.
Situation at the bank
because pizza's pizza.